Welcome everyone, Charlene here. Come walk with me. Send parenting tales. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm at swimming. Yeah, this behind the scenes look at what it's like to be a Send parent has been, yeah, very it's been very interesting sharing. I've had so much positive feedback. Oh, sorry, let me try and block out some of this sun. Yeah, so much positive feedback. That's really encouraging. I feel like I was speaking to somebody today and just saying it's taken a long time to get to this point. But yeah, I'm really thankful that I'm able to share the tales. I did have a topic in mind that I was going to speak about, because you know it's like every day there's just something that I could share. But yeah, just at swimming. This is the last session on a Monday, and then from here I'm going to be attending a meeting which is Down syndrome strategy. So you know, that's sort of one of my areas, specifically in Send, obviously, because my son is Down syndrome. And as much as I feel really tired, I can't even lie, I feel really tired, but I am gonna go, because you know it's just so important to just keep elevating that collective singular voice, you know. I just believe that when you speak on Send issues, it is it's an opportunity for you to speak on sort of the many conversations that you've had in the community, with people that have sharing a similar experience to yourself. So on Friday I had a nice weekend, I guess. The children were with my mum, which was very nice. But sometimes I feel so guilty, because as soon as you tell the boys that they're going with my mum, it will just be relentless. When is she coming? When are we going? When is she coming? When are we going? And especially for Scotty, you know, as soon as he gets in from school, his bag is packed, he's ready to go, constantly asking, when is she here? When is she here? And on Friday, she actually had to work later than expected. And I tell you, Scotty cried for like an hour. And, you know, I have to laugh, because sometimes like the real sort of screaming, shouting, you know, really dramatic crying is easier to deal with than like the sobbing, you know, the really heartfelt sobbing. And that's what he was doing, just sobbing like he was actually in pain because my mum potentially wasn't coming, you know. So yeah, as it turned out, she because she lives in Cambridge, so it turned out she was actually closer to where she lives than to where we were. And I just felt so guilty, you know, like in the heat. I know she's hot, tired, wants to go home, but she's so committed to, you know, not letting them down, and she knows how much they look forward to it. So anyway, we compromised and I met her halfway, because you know, just makes it easier for everybody. So yeah, had a free weekend, which I think my husband says I don't fully enjoy, because while they're gone I feel guilty, like I need to be doing something. I need to be, you know, still working on their behalf. So I think, you know, over the years I've gotten better, but yeah, it's still an issue having time to yourself and, you know, enjoying that time without keep thinking about them or thinking what you can do when they're not there. Because at the moment, one of the tasks that needs to be done is all their clothes. You know, they've just had such a growth spurt, you know, like I need to go through, do a big purge and get rid of some stuff. And I was gearing up to do that on Saturday. And my husband's going to me like, just have a day off, man. What's wrong with you? Have a day off. So I thought, yeah, that's all right for him to say. But either way, I did have a day off. I did. So yeah, no, it was a nice weekend. Hubby and I went out like we were young. And then when they came back on the Sunday, we actually went to a carnival in East London. And I must say, I'm not a fan of big crowds. So carnival isn't really my vibe. But I thought, okay, I remember the last time I went, I think I was probably still in school. So it was many, many moons ago. But, you know, hubby was off and he said, come, let's go down there. So I went down there and I was so surprised to see how much it had expanded. But again, those kind of environments can be problematic because, see, Scotty, he loves that because he loves the dancing, he loves the music, he's very sociable, you know, so he really enjoys that. The twins now, so I'd say twin one who was born first, he absolutely hates anything like that. Too noisy for him, too much people. Just, yeah, he does not like them situations at all. Twin two, I feel like he masks a lot, you know, he will kind of toe the line, you know, he will just try and fit in just to, you know, fit in, because you know, he's the anxious one. You know, when he's uncomfortable, he'll start to itch. And it's only as he's got older, like when he started secondary school, he had a real like flare of eczema, and he's never had eczema before, but I think the stress of changing from primary to secondary, that's how it manifested, you know, with him having eczema, you know, like on his arm joints and the back of his legs. So yeah, it's difficult because, you know, like we don't eat dairy, so yeah, trying to manage the skin. But you know, he actually used to be in pain, you know, so he internalizes a lot. So anyway, he kind of just sat quite quietly itching. But Zayn, very, very vocal. He doesn't like it. He wants to leave. He wants to go. So we were there for a little while, but it definitely cut short our time. But I think what's interesting, I can't remember if I mentioned it before, but an event that I went to a couple of weeks back, they had a autism simulator there, which was like a virtual reality type thing. And you go inside this truck and it's supposed to simulate what it is to be autistic. And I can't lie, I was literally in tears. It really changed my whole perspective, and I consider myself somebody who's quite knowledgeable, but it just put a total different spin on it for me, and I think just made me even have even more compassion, more empathy, and really just, yeah, really felt for my twins, you know, just in terms of what it's like to be in a really busy environment, what that could actually feel like for them. And I think that simulator, I just think everybody should actually try it. I think it would really change your perspective on what neurodivergent people actually go through. So yeah, that was a good shout. So yeah, I would love to do an event whereby I could hire that vehicle to come and really give people that experience. So yeah, that's pretty much a little snip of what's happened since the last time, you know. But yeah, please like, comment and share if you're loving the content. It's funny, somebody put in the comment that I speak really matter of fact about all of this, but I don't know how else to speak about it, you know, like this literally is everyday life, you know. Yeah, literally everyday life. On a Monday as well, So I've finished delivering the course now for those parents and carers. So my Mondays now is just the session that I do, the sound therapy session for the adults with learning difficulties. And yeah, really beautiful. And I said I really love working with the sector. So yeah, like, comment and share. Like, comment and share. I actually want to start doing some interviews with other parents and carers, just to really get other perspectives from other people in my position. So, you know, if there's something you would like to be a part of, please comment and we can have a conversation. So yep, subscribe, like, comment and share.